What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Just on the way to the shop right now. Super hot today, that's why the windows are up and the AC is on. If you guys are checking in on that, yes, it still works. So we're gonna go to the shop, and because I don't want to do dumb amount of manual labor today, instead of like working on anything like super hard, what I'm gonna do is route the wires from the easy harness I have where they need to go, and put my plastic interior pieces back in. Alright, so here I be now. All these wires are all labeled with things and such, and that's the fuse box over there. Most of the wires are going to probably be tucked up behind here. So what I'm going to do, alright, stay with me here. What I'm going to do is all the wires that need to be in the engine bay run up there, such as like headlights, blinkers, you guys know, the stuff like that, I'm gonna run up that way. So taillights, rear blinkers, license plate light if there is one, stuff like that, I'm gonna run to the back. And I think to do that, I'm not sure, I might have to take this apart, I might not, but I might have to you know, move the seat up and just get rid of all this plastic stuff and kind of run it underneath it and then to the back. This whole loom has to go to the rear, so I'm just going to go ahead and run it. Alright, so that should be all the wires for the rear. Got them coming up through, I don't know if you can see, basically up, like I said, through that, and then they come out over here. Alright, so basically I just kind of zip tied that in place for now, because like I showed you guys before, it's ran that way, and these are the wires for the back. That whole spool right there goes to the front. So what I'm going to do is bring it up through the stock hole for the harness, which is somewhere in here. Perfect. 2 down, 1 to go. All the ignition wires are over here till the split that goes down into the seats for my main power. And there's another main power wire right here I have not used yet, so I left that out. That's gonna go straight up into here. I'm gonna have to mount that box somewhere nicely. Don't exactly know how I'm gonna do it, but it's at least gonna get tucked somewhere nicely for now. This is becoming far, far, far less overwhelming now that I don't have a giant thing right here of madness. Ignition is nicely tucked. Well, nicely wrapped. It's about to be nicely tucked. This is good. This is good. It just has to go out here. Now we take a bunch of zip ties. We go ahead and tie up all this stuff nice and tight against the factory crash bar, whatever, steering bar. I don't know what the hell they call it, but now comes the part where I just start tucking everything. Woo! Alright guys, doesn't that look better? No giant rolls up here, just these 2 small ass looms. Look at that, boom, ignition right here, this right here, seat right here. This is good stuff, guys, this is mint. So to make this easier to get through the hole, what I'm going to do is just take the razor, cut these 2 off, stretch this all the way out, and right at the very end I'm going to tie it up with electrical tape so it won't be all frayed ends and stuff trying to get through there. Where it be? Ah, there it goes. Cool. Go ahead and just grab that and pull it through. Pull that stuff straight through there. Look at that. Look how easy that goes. Now let's check out inside. Boom. No more giant spool of junk. I'm excited, guys. I haven't seen this interior like put back together since, I don't know, you guys tell me, a long time. So there's all the wire that goes to the headlights and everything. Easy Wire Kit gives you a shit ton of wire. No, it's not sponsored. I'm not promoting anything. I'm just saying, if you have to do something like this, they give you plenty of wire and a wide variety of colors. So dope. I'm gonna roll this up like it was in there and just kind of tuck it in here for now until Ronnie can come help me wire up everything in here. Next, I gotta clear out all this stuff. Boom. All right. So I got a couple things on my seat, clearly. I got a couple seats down there, clearly. So what I want to do is mount this up and go ahead and actually tie this down, make sure everything is good. I think I'm gonna put it on the wall up here, either that or I want to put it here or over here. Boom, this is all good. Just got to cut the little tails off the zip ties. I got my access wire right here. Everything looks good. All the main ECU wires are all zip tied up here. Probably gonna add a couple more. This is all bolted down to the tranny tunnel. I figured it'd be way thicker than firewall's not too thick. This is a little bit thicker metal, so better for the self tappers. But securely mounted. Yes, by the way, this is waterproof, so I could have probably put it in the engine bay, but I didn't want to. All this stuff is, you know, just stuff me and Ronnie are gonna have to take care of together, because just it's all wiring. But at least it's neat now, as neat as that is compared to, you know, before. This looks a lot better than it did, like over here, ECU, everything just stepping on the ECU. So I'm excited, guys. I'm gonna start cleaning this up. I gotta snip all these things. I'm gonna add some more zip ties here and there because this is a lot of wire. And yeah, start putting my dash back in, because that's, you know, gonna make everything look a lot cleaner. All right, so that's what we're looking at as of right now. All the wiring is in the middle. On this thing, the one thing that I want, or actually the two things I want to work, are oil and volts. That'd be very helpful. That's really all I need. My car's not boosted, and I could take this out and put the wideband there. If I can do that successfully, that would be amazing. And I don't know if I can, but I do have the pigtail here, and I guess we're just gonna have to dive into that when Ronnie gets here. So I'm not gonna bolt this down, obviously, because I'm gonna take it back out, but I'll put it in. Again, doesn't really make that much sense, but I just want to see the interior back together. This is really for this is for my eyes, guys, not yours. All right, leave me alone a little bit here. All right, well, at long last, the dash is finally in. No, every bolt is not in. I want to know where that is, because that's kind of annoying to see. I want the cool Z vent, but everything is in for the most part, you know, and nothing's really, well, everything's bolted down besides like the cluster, like the thing underneath it, and like the thing underneath that, and this bottom piece right here, and that middle piece. So dash is in, all my wires are ran. That was my main goal. My main goal for today was all my wires out of the way, tucked up and ran, and everything's good. Nothing on the floor over here for when anyone's in my car, for when Ronnie's tuning it, like not stepping on the damn ECU. That side of the floor is good. Everything is inside and tucked up, which is great, which is awesome. Got a bunch of stickers just kind of falling off. I'm gonna have to take everything out of here and put some new cool stickers on. So things I'm gonna hold off on for today: the rear, because this is kind of a mess and this took longer than I thought. And I'm gonna try to wire the radio, at least get it on, but like this thing is not the right size for this, so it doesn't really matter. And up here, I'm probably just gonna have to put a metal plate and make some kind of switch panel, maybe for like headlights and stuff. I don't know, but like headlights, high beams, blinkers, they might have to be on a switch panel up here if I can't get this to work. So I'm leaving that space open and, you know, just straight. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get the radio to turn on and just play through that speaker. So we'll take this little part of the dash back out again. All right, first things. I don't even have to guess. Look at that, 12 volt. I know this is accessory and ground. So instead of having a 12 volt and an accessory, I'm gonna have the radio turn on with the 12 volts. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so there's my switch power. There's my ground. Everything is in working order. We get that away from the switch power. I would not like that to be near the switch. Okay. This is all in order. This should turn on. And there it goes. Fair enough, guys. There it goes. All right. So now all I'm gonna do is Take any generic 2-speaker wires like these two. Put them onto this speaker. Right here, factory Bose speaker. Put an aux in there, set it to aux setting, and see if it works. That's freaking grand. I thought I cut that off. I thought I lost it. Thought I was gonna have to do some sketchy stuff. Boom, no problem. Now I got the intended clip for these speakers. I really hope these speakers work because they sound really good. All right, here's the maiden test, guys. What's this thing go up to? 50? All right, let's see what's 50 got to offer. Let's see if it sounds like shit.
Bienvenidos a la cripta. Dame tu cosita. Dame tu cosita. Ay, dame tu cosita.
All right, cool. So that freaking works. I have a radio, a working radio. Boom bucks. You know what? Now that's what tomorrow's video, guys. Tomorrow's video, I'm gonna wire up all 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. All my stock 6 speakers, which is, I think it's 6. It's this one, same thing like that in that door. This is for that door. There's 2 behind the seat, and there's 2 tweeters up there, here and here. And I'm gonna wire up my boombox because I still have my amp. I still have my sub back here. All right, guys. Well, everything that I wanted to get done today is done. Besides, like, obviously wiring the whole radio and the back of the car, but the dash is back in the car. The interior looks a lot better. Obviously, it's not like cleaner, but it just looks more like a car and less like a piece. Even though I don't know. Some of you will argue that it's still a piece, but that's everything I own because I own it, right? But tomorrow I'm gonna try to tackle this. I can't drive a car without, you know, radio. Who knows? I'll probably register this thing eventually. Maybe in Florida. My dad lives down there. I'm coming down to register it, Dad. I know you're watching. But I can't drive a car without music. Like the damn video. Smash like, guys. Smash like. If you have a lowered car or whatever car and you just turn the radio up so you don't hear all the noises your shit makes. Because that's the reason. Like, I've always had loud radios because I've always had like slammed cars. I just don't want to hear nothing. That's where that came from probably too. I just don't want to hear nothing, guys. I want to listen to the radio. I want to hear nothing going on in or around the car until I get out of the car, and I'll deal with it later. Done. Pissed off. No more. But yeah, I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thank you for watching. Smash like for relatable content. Peace out. See you guys next time. Subscribe.